Awesome Rockwood 213 Highwall Hardside pop-up camper here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And this is 2,400 pounds, and this is, it's a really interesting mix of so many concepts, and it just works. It is as much of a pop-up camper as it is a fold-down travel trailer, and I'm going to explain what I mean by that and show you why Rockwood has become the #1 producer of these A-frames out there. They have just totally taken over the market. So this is a higher than Highwall pop-up. A standard Rockwood Hardside, like an A213HW that we just saw the life out of here at Haylett's. It has a high wall on it, high meaning taller than standard pop-up. This is 6 inches taller. That's the thing. This is 6 inches bigger in every way. 6 inches taller, 6 inches wider, 6 inches better in every respect. There's a lot of benefits that go into 6 inches. There's a couple pounds associated with it, but the thing is, this is narrow body. It's only about 7 foot wide, so it fits right behind your vehicle. 7, maybe 7.5. I'd have to hard measure it, but it fits behind your vehicle. It does not stick out wider than your vehicle, and it generally will sit lower than your vehicle, so you're not going to be subject to those brutal headwinds. Old RVers are going to remember the name High-Low, who's long gone out of business at this point, but they were incredibly heavy, but they towed well because they were low to the ground. This is the exact same thing, just in a much easier to manage concept. And by same thing, I don't mean same as a High-Low, I mean same as in towing. So because it's taller as compared to the smaller A-frames Rockwood builds you find in the industry, they have a double segregated front storage arrangement here. So your lower storage exists in this full extension, like trough, tote, whatever you want to call it, and it can be pulled out fully and removed, but it's in a nice easy sliding track, and you can slide it out either side of the camper, which is cool. Their front top compartment here, then, by contrast, they've opened it up every way they could. Nice little like fishing pole pockets, or just upper storage, whatever you want. Handy little, keep it open sort of strut here. And they've bulked up this top material recently. They gave it some ridges to help it hold up better against, like if you get snow piling up on it, like here in the Midwest. It's less likely to kind of get a little concaved. They weren't breaking, they were just getting a little warped. It has a double propane tank setup with auto changeover regulator, again like a travel trailer, not like a pop-up. Now, these always ship with a manual tongue jack. This particular RV has been purchased with a power tongue jack. That simply gets installed aftermarket, well, not aftermarket, but they ship the power tongue jack loose in the box and put this on there. The reason they do that is these normally ship on double-decker flatbeds, and a power tongue jack is taller, and it's too tall for those flatbeds, so they do this instead. Awesome aluminum wheels, because who doesn't like aluminum wheels? I do. Everybody likes aluminum wheels. This has a water heater, again more like a travel trailer. Some pop-ups have water heaters. 11 gallon per hour recharge on that. Now you see this strut right here. This has a power roof lift on it. The sidewall that I'm pointing at here still is a manual fold down, but these angled parts, that is on a single power lift, which is really cool, because this thing's really tall. It's tall enough that even a tall guy like me would really struggle to get those walls up manually, even with a spring assist. So they just make it push button easy. How cool is that? Now you have great storage compartments wherever they could. They open this thing up for storage just so that you get maximum capacity. You see the spare tire on the back wall there. I hope you never need that, but hey, if you do, it's there, This has an outside grill station on it, and that is right over here. I don't have it set up currently because this camper literally just arrived at our dealership. So that's what this rail here is for. Notice how long it is, though. It's set up, you can have the grill here, and there's a little side table that comes with it. So you have a place to actually put your platter and your tongs and everything, and it's mounted lower instead of, I've seen a lot of these grills are mounted like right up in your face. You're gonna get grease burns on your face with those things. This is down where it's supposed to be. Now, you look over here, and this is storage below one of the beds, and yes, I did say plural. This is a really cool floor, but what is this little spot on here? Pardon me, I got some dirt on my lens, apparently. So this has a pair of, this is talk about a blast to the past. This has 2 individual beds that can convert to a single, almost king, queen, something in between. Nicer, larger entry handle here, which again, normally trailers can have, but pop-ups tend not to. And your power lift button is just right there. Outside outlets for TVs or mini fridges or anything. It's just so easy. Shoot, my straps fell down. Long story short, this is a, I tried to just do a quick job, and see, this is what happens when you try to do something quickly. This is a hanging sort of extra wardrobe shelf that you can add right here. It's nothing that you necessarily have to use, but anytime you're in a pop-up, storage options are limited, and in an A-frame, they get even trickier, you know, so they're coming up with interesting, cool solutions like this. Obviously, I just failed to hang it up correctly, and my wife will tell you, I fail at things from time to time. So, let's look at the back here. We've got the two individual beds. This is very classic. This is how campers were really up until mid-90s. They started changing over to just queen beds. And what I like about this is, as compared to the A212, the other real popular Rockwood Hardside camper, this is perfect for like hunting buddies. You know, a lot of times these little A-frames, because they're so small, you can tow them anywhere and they don't hang up tall, so you're not going to catch branches. So guys like to use these for hunting shacks. Problem is, with one bed, usually the buddies aren't real interested in cuddling up. Well, there's an extra full-size bunk that slides in between there, so now you can have a single, virtually almost king-size bed. I haven't hard measured it, but it's not far off of a king. And again, being a 7-foot wide minimum trailer, you can easily lie lengthways on this. I think it just ends up being a giant square mattress. You can lay however you want. Another neat thing is, when you are laying down, check this out. You put your head down and pow, you're looking just right up at the sky. You're never going to feel enclosed in this thing. It's just nice and wide open. Now, you do have LED lighting in here. Oh, that's bright. I shouldn't have looked right at that. That was dumb. And this is all laminated to be very lightweight yet very strong. This is actually almost like it looks and sort of feels like aluminum. It's a really tough composite plastic on the inside, an ABS plastic. And you can get to the storage under this bed by lifting it or by using that little side access panel. Little drawers and everything everywhere they could. Perfect little, I don't know, maybe CPAP station right there. This is a cool thing. This black box down here. That's a cool cat. That is a bi-directional heat pump. It is either Think like a, and by the way, and I mentioned CPAP stands because there are power outlets down here too. I don't want to skip that. Think of a window-mounted air conditioner that you have at your house. You're used to that. This can operate exactly the same way, or you can flip the switch and it now becomes a heater, an electric space heater. And they work somewhere from like 30 degrees to like 104. I don't know, some wide range like that. So it works extremely well. You must have electric shore power or a generator to run that. Now for when you're boondocking, dry camping, primitive camping, whatever your phrase is, for cooling, we put in these bigger ceiling vent fans here. And when you open these window slider panels and then open one of those, trust me, it does a good job. It'll suck the hair right off your head. For heating, we also have a nice propane furnace down here. So you've got multiple heat, multiple cooling options, and again, more outlets in every area. The kitchen here, let's take a peek at that. I love how they recessed the sink. And first of all, that works really well. The previous Hardside models, you had to remove the stem of the faucet. Well, now you don't have to do that because now it's all built in and it folds down. They kind of stole this idea from maybe truck campers or something like that, the pop-up truck campers. Look at that, more outlets, holy cow. But now you don't have to worry about that. Now it folds down out of the way. When the wall folds down, it goes right over the top. That's the thing, compared to a normal pop-up, this fold line, this black line right here, everything is below it. Every single thing. There is no manual setup tear down to this thing. Once the walls are up, you're done. Front couples dinette here with an extra seat on this side. You could easily put a seat there, have 4-person card table. The table's free floating, by the way. So if you want to take this outside and use it like your picnic table and just leave a nice wide open lounge in here, you can. And by the way, this is big person friendly. I'm 6'3", I'm not small. I've got my arm all the way against the sidewall over here, and I'm fine. My head, I got plenty of headroom in here. These things are like, submarine, windows there, portholes. So, one of the questions we get in these things all the time is, do you have one with a bathroom? And very rarely do folks actually use the bathroom in a pop-up or small camper, but it's nice to have that option. Well, check this out. Just like old Adam West Batman, pow, bam, snap, we got it. It's all here. This does everything. And if you don't care about the bathroom, who cares about the bathroom? Now you've just got extra countertop space, and that is never going out of style. Never, ever. Microwave over here, again, a travel trailer feature and a pop-up type camper. AM/FM stereo, believe that's Bluetooth as well, has an auxiliary input. Those little pieces of hardware like that stereo change from time to time, so double check that anytime you purchase your trailer. If you're just on YouTube, click over to our website down here. It says click for pricing and availability. That'll tell you exactly what we have in stock, how it's equipped, and how much that one is. Because equipment can vary, so prices vary. But we publish that to make it easy. And more drawers down here. You got your stereo speakers. It does everything, all in one little package. But the best part, guys, is how easy it is to set up and tear down. Check this out. I've only got one hand. Keep in mind, that's all the more complicated this is. That's a clothes hanger, by the way. People ask me, what is that thing, that youth thing that hangs down? So this is a laminated ultralight wall, which is what Rockwood does. Oh shoot, I forgot to take down the wardrobe. I am just batting 1,000 with this wardrobe over here every day. Okay, you caught me. There is one thing you may need to take down your camper. And there, we just got to see how hard that is. Literally, with one hand and no brains, I can do this. So, laminated ultralight wall, because that's what Rockwood does. This is built exactly like their big fifth wheels. It's just built smaller. You sneak yourself out the door, and this is the part people all the time go, okay, smart guy, how do you do it now? Well, what you do is you actually sneak yourself right through the door here. Back out. And by the way, easy double entry step versus just a single. And now once we're here, we hit the retract button, and down comes the roof, all on its own. Now what I've found here, put a little tension on it, and you just lift up on that side just a little bit, and bang, there it goes. Now all you do is hold the button, and you watch it do all the work by itself. It is slow, don't get me wrong, it's not like a 3-second setup. There are anti-wind struts built into these so it doesn't go flapping around in the wind. But what is this, like I think we've timed it in just short of a minute. It automatically puts itself up or down. Compare that you know, to a standard pop-up, and think of all the time you're saving there. Even with me talking, it's not taking that long. So give us a call, learn more about these. Take care, stay safe, happy camping. We do hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing. We do it all, guys. This is fun and easy. This is camping. This is simple. Have a good time. Give us a call. We can deliver these things anywhere. We have people call us from North Dakota, South Dakota, California, come out clear to Michigan to take one of these home. A lot of places don't stock pop-ups. We're not afraid of it because we know them, we live it, and you know, not everybody needs a 45-foot fifth wheel, you know, because there's not a great margin and markup in these, but that's not always the best business practice. Sometimes you just got to take care of everybody, and you can't have everything for everyone, but you sure can try, and I think we're a step closer here. So stay safe, have fun, happy camping, everyone.